Wow. I really didn't upload in 11 days. I'm so sorry.
I need you, and that's what the thumbnail says, but what do I need you for exactly? Great question, thanks for asking. I need you because I'm trying to get 100 artists, wow, big YouTube number 100, to make their own songs, except the twist is they all have to use the same exact beat made by... It's my channel, Here's the general rundown. 100 of
Okay, y'all, should I do it? So sorry, guys. 100 artists, 100 songs, one beat. I could definitely do that. Well, hold on. Let's just do this later.
Can you make more SpongeBob theories?
Thank you for everything. I hope you enjoy.
Squilliam fancy.
Squilliam fancy, son. Yes, here I am. Squilliam fancy, son. I loved when you went on the hiatus, Squidward. How do you know that I was on a hiatus on Yicket? Because I watch your videos. It's
Squilliam fancy son. Squilliam fancy son.
Squilliam Fancyson III is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
So, I just took my.
William Rankin.
So, before we get into the first official new mini theory, I'm gonna end each of my old theories with a few thoughts on how I think they hold up and where I think they rank among the others. I think I'd probably rank this as my worst SpongeBob theory, even though I still think it's pretty plausible. It's just got a lot of issues with it. You can probably tell it's my first attempt at an actual theory, with some obvious things I got wrong, and the fact that a lot of the evidence relies on the continuity of very common background characters, which are obviously used very interchangeably in this show with no rhyme or reason. I still think there's some really good evidence here, like the design of the college, or the way this lady clearly knows more about Squidward than she's letting on. But also, you know, when you compare it to my later theories, it's kind of just a very basic, simple concept. I'm just claiming the asshole character is an even bigger asshole than you thought. It's really not that interesting or surprising.
Dog, you literally ended that theory with Squilliam is gay. Like, yeah, that gotta be the worst. Like, ain't no way you're thinking that that's going to be the best. Like, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, y'all. Yeah, I know. Like, bro, if you know the context of it, it doesn't sound as bad. Yo, what was that noise? Yo, what was that?
Oh well, we can only go up from here. Let's begin my first new mini theory.
Imagination. The imagination theory.
So, here's a question I've been asked from the very start of making these SpongeBob theories. How is there fire underwater? It's probably one of the most obvious contradictions
Because it's a god darn cartoon.
in this show, and the creators will usually go out of their way to draw attention to the fact that it doesn't make any sense.
At least it's warm around the fire.
Hey, if we're underwater, how could there be a...
Whoever sent this obviously has no idea about the physical limitations of life underwater. Might as well throw these in the fire.
So
That's Loki, good joke. Whoever sent this doesn't know about the ocean. Let's throw it in the fire. Under the ocean.
finally, I will give the people my answer to this infamous age-old question: how is there fire underwater?
It's a ongoing joke.
It's just a cartoon. I'm not kidding, that's actually my answer. SpongeBob is not the real world. It's a cartoon. It has its own cartoon logic where absurd things like fire being underwater can happen. But that doesn't mean there's nothing here to theorize about. Just because it's cartoon logic doesn't mean it's not still logic. If you pay close attention, you can see that there is a consistent internal logic and rules to how this cartoon world really works. And I think how SpongeBob cartoon logic works is best explained in the Season 3 episode
Yeah, the idiot box is so, like, you can theory about anything about that episode. The idiot box is like just a box. They tricked the whole entire internet with a box. You know what? Let's just watch. Yeah, let's just watch. Let's just watch Wacko. Ma, like the play of sneakers, like the play of sneakers. Yeah. I don't know, okay, ChatGPT, there's nothing. It's just reacting. We're starting to PMO right now.
Today we're checking out a channel named Dr. Data, and I don't know what to expect.
What would happen if you were raised by gorillas your entire life?
Okay.
Day 1, you lose the soft bed and baby food. Your
No.
diet, raw plants, bamboo shoots, and termites.
How is our diet gonna be raw?
You get closer and catch the thief. It's fucking Socrates
You know what he said? It's flippin' Socrates.
stealing your shit. He says
Yo, here comes the thug Socrates.
you've had enough. You tie him up in the streets as an example to not steal. That should show him.
Today we're gonna be checking out this channel called
Finally, you can do something to those Socrates. It's a joke, guys.
DD_inform.
It's in the 1900s. Do you really think it's common age now? Wait, hold on. It was in the 1800s. Do you really think that this is controversial now? Huh. People nowadays. It's been 200 years since that. Yeah.
And I'm going to assume he's about to inform us on these. Let's see what he got going on.
What if you sold fried chicken in ancient Greece? Day 1. You arrive in Greece with raw chicken, flour, oil, and a bronze pot.
I'm assuming if you sell fried chicken in ancient Greece, you're going to be rich because who doesn't like chicken? Actually, now that I think about it, I literally haven't ran into anyone who doesn't like chicken. So what I'm assuming is we've all collectively agreed that if our
Yeah, if you don't, yeah, almost. A lot of people like chicken. I'm not saying everybody likes chicken, but a large variety of people likes chicken. So I think they're like, it's pretty popular.
our children don't like chicken, we just throw them off a bridge and just
What?
try again, because that gotta be the case.
Philosophers are debating. Athletes training nearby in the dust. They eat figs and barley. You season the chicken and prepare it.
I wanna know what a
Lower
fig
it into
tastes
hot
like.
oil. The crackling sound cuts through conversation. The smell spreads through warm Mediterranean air. 20 men gather up and stare at you. Day 2. You set up outside the Acropolis of
Of course, no philosophers are getting fried chicken. No. Oh my God, philosophers! Ruining the fun out of fried chicken. Philosophers, try fried chicken at that.
Athens.
This is
People
so
wait
stupid.
hours
Oh, I think I know why they didn't eat it. I think they thought it was poison.
for your meat. They start
This is
calling it
dumb.
Golden Bird. 30 athletes line up after
They're starting to line up to eat your meat. Low key, that sounds horrible.
training.
Is that sesame seeds on the chicken?
Grease on their fingers. Silence while
Why is he eating? Bro, AI is wicked, because why is the chicken falling apart like that? Why he eating the chicken like...
chewing. By nightfall, you've made a week's wage. Day 3. Things go downhill. Oil needs replacing. Chicken spoils in the heat. Half your stock wasted. You cross the countryside at sunrise. Strike a deal with a farmer outside the city walls. Fresh chicken and oil every morning. Week 1. Socrates
Of course, you're letting the skeleton.
approaches you.
Why? First of all, why the skeleton walking around?
Your stand. You decide you're
What are you... He just... Okay.
gonna teach him a lesson.
Right. Over fried chicken, mind
But
you.
this time, he doesn't ask a question. He just tries your chicken and leaves. You call him a weirdo. He just walks away.
What are you doing to that chicken? Oh, thank you for this fried cock. Like, what are you doing? You singing to it?
Month 6.
Why is no one questioning that he's a skeleton?
The lines extend. You get called to make chicken for the emperor. He tries it with tears in his eyes. You get
That ain't how you eat fried chicken. You're like eating at the top, and you're supposed to eat it from the side, mind you. Mind you. Mind you. Mind you. Okay.
Look at him. Hold on. Look at him while the emperor eats the chicken. Look at his mouth, though. Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
You are right. Loki kind of been like, you like it? You want me to make you more of my chicken? Wait, pause. 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 Idiots. I need to learn how to keep my boundaries.
Ah, that's that
I need to learn how to keep boundaries on jokes.
good stuff. Yeah. This is stupid, bro.
get given a kitchen and workers. You reach peak ascension. Year 1. People all over the country have tried your
Los Palos. Wait, what it's called? What it called? Los Palos. Los Palos what? Los Palos. Some sort of. It looks like Russian text. I think it's Russian text because Russian text looks close to that. Because that E looks really close to Russian text. I think it's just Los Palos, both sides, but in two different languages.
Meat. You didn't bring
That's my guess. Los Palos, Los Palos Hermanos.
fried chicken to Greece.
My bad. Their logo is just bad to read. Los Palos Hermanos. Los Palos. I forgot who read. I forgot who read. Forgotten read. Yeah.
You brought them desire.
Los Polos. I really thought I was going to be informed. Like I was expecting like some real life informing this.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, that chicken is wearing polos? Bro, why are the chickens wearing polos? I didn't know polos fit chickens. I got a chicken right here. Okay. Okay. Put a polo shirt on it. Looks pretty good to me. I didn't know that.
Toxicityism. Okay.
What if a modern doctor went to medieval Europe?
Imagine you will be in a trench coat. You'll be. Those old doctors are in trench coats. Wait. Oh my god, that's actually a fire Halloween idea. Hold on. I just want to be like something like old fashioned. Oh, and still, I want my Halloween costume to be fashionable. Yeah, that outfit looks fashionable.
Day 1. You wake up in the streets of London where illness
Right.
is treated with tradition and prayer. You see doctors walking around wearing beaks. They call it medicine. You call it infection. Day 2. You boil water before drinking it.
Okay, like by clean, I thought he was drinking boiling water. That's on me.
Wash your hands before you touch a patient and clean wounds instead of covering them. They
Right.
mock you until fewer people die. Day 3. You isolate the sick and separate clean from contaminants.
You know what this feels like? This feels like a isekai story. I got sent to another world as a doctor. I got sent to another world as a modern doctor. I've read a story like this. Like straight up, it's in my notes. I've read a story just like.
It reminds me of like those stories that are like, I think my teacher is. I think my. Wait, hold on. I think my janitor is Santa. Like it's told those types of stories. Like, ain't no way you're like, I got sent back in time to be a medicine doctor. You know those stories that go like, "Oh, my janitor Santa Claus." I think my principal is a cat. I wonder why then shows a cat. Like, what are these correlations? Like, what are these correlations? Yeah, it's like those stories in these videos.
Like this. Granted, everybody else had like superpowers, mind you, but like they didn't have modern medicine. This is ridiculous.
Contaminated. You burn infected cloth. The survival rates rise. They call it a miracle. Day 4. A child with a high fever survives the night because you cool him and keep him hydrated. Word
Yeah,
spread-
you keep them hydrated with that boiling hot
Why are you giving that kid boiling hot water still? I don't think that's saving. I think that's called murder.
water.
It's faster than disease ever did. They stop calling you a miracle and start following. Day 5. You introduce
You become
basic
Jesus?
sanitation. Hope grows. People travel miles to see you and line up outside your door before sunrise. Day 6. The church gets word of you. They watch you heal without prayer and cure without ritual.
And then they kill him.
They don't question your results, they
Oh.
question your authority. Day 7. The church closes in and you're removed before sunrise.
Oh yeah, the church is like, nah, we need him to save more priests. Someone, yeah, I think that ain't saving. That's murder. Yeah, they're trying to save the priests. I didn't know hats were in the ancient times.
Saw it coming.
You're erased, but your methods
Saw it
remain.
coming. You know what? That's not crazy. Day 1, treating a sick patient. Day 2, that sick patient ended
Day 1, treating a sick patient. Day 2, that sick patient ended up surviving. Day 3, calling you a wizard. Day 4, getting buried alive. Wait, no, burned alive. Honestly, that sounds very realistic, personally. Yeah, I actually lived through that, y'all. I actually. Personally, I was that doctor. I died from. I died in 4 days. Sadly, it was because they wanted me to save the priests. Yeah, y'all, I got erased. And then I went back to 2026 to warn myself. That's crazy, right? I know, right?
up surviving. Day 3, calling you a wizard. Day 4, burnt alive.
What if you brought electricity to ancient Egypt? Day 1. You wake up on your knees at the edge of the Nile. A crocodile waits in
That ain't the Nile River. I didn't know ancient Egypt had the Nile. I didn't know ancient Egypt had the crocodiles, and I didn't know ancient Egypt had a military. Yeah, but straight up army gear. Straight up army gear. Yeah, but straight up army. I didn't know they looked so realistic. Oh my god! This outfit low-key looks good.
The water. The Pharaoh asks, any final words? You ask for
You know what? I'm actually going to do this outfit for Halloween. I'm going to be an electrician for Halloween.
Jed,
This
Amber,
is-
and Lennon. They laugh.
Jed, Amber, and Lennon. Yeah, you got
Who's Jed? Who's Jed, Amber, and Lennon? Who are those people? Who are those people? Who are those? Jed, Amber. Oh my. I actually,
to be a nerd beyond belief. If someone said any last words, I'll just be looking at them like, just like,
You rub them together.
No
A
way you
spark
locked in like
snaps.
that.
Everyone goes quiet. Day 2.
they wouldn't kill you on the spot. No way they don't call you a wizard. Maybe they operate different.
You're brought before the Pharaoh. You tell him you can build power and weapons. You make a shock device. A guard touches it. He
I made that in-
drops.
I
The
made that in
Pharaoh no
Dead
longer
Island.
doubts you. You're granted permission. Day 3.
Wait, hold
you
up.
study the
You
death-
murked a guard and the Pharaoh was like, oh, yep, good work. Yo, you know, people say that we're desensitized now, like, because we see things all.
yeah, we see.
milk arrive
Right. Would have never guessed.
at your stall. Week 1. You're just minding your business and working.
I swear if Socrates pulls up, you better punch him.
Fucking Socrates
Oh my gosh, Socrates! Leave us alone! Bro.
touring Rome. He approaches, but he doesn't want trouble.
Yo, you better dump that macho on Socrates' head and tell him to go on somewhere.
Egypt. He comes up and asks
Socrates?
you, if the burger is your power, what are you? Cut him off.
Thank you.
You've had enough of this bum. You
Step of this bomb.
tie him up and send him back to Greece. There's no way he comes back, right?
Yes!
Month 6. The crowds exceed limits. It's getting hard to meet demands. You send a proposal to the Pharaoh. He takes one bite
triple
of your neighboring kingdoms rely on Persian to survive.
No!
You control the power over the richest empire in the region.
Socrates never showed up. He never corrected him, bro. No, man.
What if you tried to escape North Korea?
Access.
You're
It's just goofy. It's just goofy. Out here. I want to know.
Day 2, they
Makes
decide
sense.
you're just, but you don't want to
Why would they?
disrespect them.
Assuming you know the language, Socrates would come and be like, huh. Now, what are you without this?
And a wooden whisk. The city smells like piss and wine. These guys only drink wine. You pour green powder and hot water into
They only drink wine. Let me show you this. Let me show you some flavored grass. I bet y'all have never tried to mix water and grass before.
a bowl and you start whisking it. You pour the mixture into fresh milk and ice. People stare. A bright green drink appears. Day 2. You set up next to the
Where'd you get the milk from? If they could drink milk, they would drink milk and not just wine, mind you. So where did you get the milk from? That was just in your back pocket as well? Right.
Coliseum. People start to line up. They call it
Right.
drink of the earth. A soldier takes a sip. He instantly
yes,
becomes
the
calm and
grass.
takes home another 4
Oh, it tastes just like trees.
cups. By sunset, everyone in the city is holding green. Day 3. Everyone in the city has tasted each other while holding matcha. The
He has a, I just peeped, he has a quarter zip. Why is he walking with the burger flops? Oh, guys, so, I think she might have a.
and
Yep.
strike deals with
You
Roman
strike deals with farmers within a day.
fun. You're just minding your business and working.
I swear if Socrates pulls up, you better punch him.
Fucking Socrates
Oh my gosh, Socrates! Leave us alone! Bro.
touring Rome. He approaches, but he doesn't want trouble.
Yo, you better dump that macho on Socrates' head and tell him to go on somewhere, because why is he pulling up again?
He just wants a drink. You charge him 5 times the price. He pays it like a good boy and leaves to go debate with his geek friends.
Oh, he didn't annoy us?
Month 1.
Oh, he's chill. He's just telling me Socrates is only chill if he has matcha. Why does he still have burger slides on? Someone please get his burger shoes off.
Matcha spreads across the empire. You get summoned by the emperor. He calls your drink a gift from the gods.
Right.
He gives you workers and resources.
Like, why are they acting like they never had grass before?
Your job is simple. Satisfy Rome. Senators drink it during debates. Matcha becomes a Roman obsession. Year 1.
He's
Rome
on his
no
knee
longer
from
runs on
matchas.
wine. Rome runs on your fluids. No tea enters the city without your approval. You didn't just sell a drink. You changed Roman culture.
You didn't just sell
asks you to make a batch for the whole midday. You run out of milk, so
Oh my god, I know this! I know this!
Wow! Unbelievable! Nah. Is Socrates pulling up
week
too?
1, you see that someone
Of course he is. Of course he is.
is stealing.
course.
You get closer and catch the thief. It's fucking Socrates stealing your shit. He says
Yo, here comes the thug Socrates. Why is he looking dead into the camera? Socrates, you know we're watching, but how do you know that?
he can explain and tries to ask you his bum-ass questions.
Is it your power that makes the Dubai, or is the Dubai making you?
You've had enough. You tie him up in the streets as an example to not steal. That should show him. Month 1. Kunafa is known across the empire. Rome imports cocoa everywhere now. Senators eat your chocolates during debates. Markets don't smell like piss anymore. They smell like melted chocolate. Rome becomes the chocolate
That's so
capital.
much
Year
better.
1. You're the richest person in Rome. You run your own chocolate factory and
Right.
workers. Rome no longer runs
You run your own chocolate factory. Do you even know what that means?
on bread and rotten meat. It runs because of you. You didn't just sell chocolate.
Why do you have Hello Kitty slippers on? You didn't just sell chocolate to Rome? Let me guess. You sold them a culture.
You brought diabetes to Rome.
Dang it! Nah, bro. I thought I was gonna lock in. Thought I had it. Yo, Socrates is getting hoed.
What if a UFC fighter woke up in ancient China? Day 1, you every single worker. Day to sell. He tells you to close up shop,
The burger full of steam.
give the governors free burgers. No one will
Where isn't Socrates? Where your paper at?
asks you if the burger is your power. What are you? Cut him off.
Thank you.
You've had enough of this bum. You tie him up and send him back to Greece. There's no way he comes back, right? Month 6. The crowds exceed limits. It's getting hard to meet demands. You send a proposal to the pharaoh. He takes one bite
triple
of your
burger?
burger and accepts. He builds you a McDonald's near the pyramids and gives you workers. Your job now to feed
Bro
workers.
had a triple
Year 1.
burger.
Your meat controls Egypt. No food supply enters or leaves the
Your meat controls Egypt.
Yeah, my meat controls Egypt.
Yep,
guys.
that's a sentence and a half, man. That sentence is next level, man.
country without your approval. You didn't just make a business, you filled hungry stomachs.
Excellent. We didn't come to Greece and just make burgers. We made a legacy.
What if you brought electricity to ancient
What is electricity? What is your real power? Electricity? get rid of that bum.
In Persia. Day 1.
Okay.
You wake up
We're in
on
a
your
different
knees.
area.
The city gathers for your execution, but a storm is coming. Oil won't last the night. You say you can make light without oil. Everyone laughs. You make a light bulb. It glows.
You say
Okay. Okay, finally. It's okay. What was they so? Oh my god, I can't download it. I have to log in. So, yeah. Sorry.
Hey, Mary Jane. Age is just like Mary Jane. Find Mary Jane. I'm just trying to find Mary Jane. I wanna
Oh, you know Miles back?
know, do you feel the same? Tell me, are you flying on a plane? I think about you every day. So why you playing them games? Fly high on a plane. Like a dollar girl, you check. Like Michael Jackson said she bad. That girl be copping on bags. She wanna go racing that jack. She making all the haters mad. Cause she looking at me like I made it. They hating on me cause they faded. Cover your heart, you get jaded. I'm trying to find you on that plane. She flying high, yeah, she on the plane. Yeah,
Was it $1? So with that $1, with that roll up. Oh, where's you know Miles? You know too.
Hey, Mary Jane. Age is just like Mary Jane.
The best, you know, Miles in the game. Everybody.
Okay, so for some reason, a lot of little kids on YouTube really hate me. You see, a couple of years ago, I actually found one of my youngest haters ever, and this girl was insane. I'm pretty sure this girl was like 6 or 7 years old, but she really
We are gonna end it with a good note. Playing some good not that some music that isn't copyrighted.
Y'all didn't believe in you know Miles. God did. Y'all didn't think Transband Records was gonna be shit. God did. Who was y'all when this nigga made Pokemon? Who was y'all when this nigga made Naruto? Who was y'all when this nigga made Cheeseburger Deluxe? Listen, y'all wasn't around. Y'all know who was around? God was. God did.
They don't believe in me. They won't sleep on me. I just wanna say thank God because He believed in me. He believed when no one did. He believed when no one cared. They ain't wanna believe in me, but I know God did. They believe in me. It's okay 'cause I know God did. Why they sleep on me? Why they mad?
Facts, you know.
Don't know what I did. Why they hate on me? 'Cause I wanna make my bread. I know God did. I know God did. The only reason I keep going, 'cause I know God believe in me. I'm rapping hard and I'm trapping hard, so hard that I make it easily. I'm trying to have a dream, Martin Luther. They keep trying to stop the dream. They trying to tell me I'm boxed in. I don't even know how. Since when? Put hair on my chinny chin chin. Street lights, been it's time to go in. Mama said be in before 10. They believe me, tell me where they been. Work hard, man, they don't understand. Running back for them just once again. Hey, they believe in me, but I know God did. They don't believe in me. They won't sleep on me. I just wanna say thank God because He believed in me. He believed when no one did. He believed when no one cared. They wanna believe in me, but I know God did. They believe in me. It's okay 'cause I know God did. Why they sleep on me?